Good for you. You found this video hiding deep within the internet. Congratulations. You're going to learn about a tax preparer today, right? And why becoming a tax preparer is one of the smartest career decisions you'll ever make, right? Look, I want to talk about one of the greatest opportunities in the accounting industry that almost nobody is talking about, and that's becoming a professional tax preparer. Most people think tax preparation is simply filling out forms once a year. Guys, that's not true at all. I mean, come on. Small businesses file extensions in October. We've got people filing extensions in April. And I feel like tax preparation is one of the fastest ways to build authority, generate reoccurring revenue, create lifelong clients, and eventually build an accounting firm. I'm going to show you exactly why today. And not only that, I'm going to show you how our professional tax preparer program teaches you everything you need confidently entering the profession. Even if you've never prepared a tax return in your life, our program is great for you. If you've done 100, it's still great for you. Let's go to Module 1. Let's title this Why Tax Preparation is One of the Greatest Skills You Can Learn. And I'd write down on your notebook, tax equals permanent demand, okay? And here's something I want you to think about. Every business, every entrepreneur, every family, every investor, every employee, guys, they all got one thing in common. They have to file taxes, right? Unlike many industries, taxes are not optional. The IRS doesn't care if our economy's good or not. They don't care if it's bad. They don't care if the inflation's high, right? You still got to file the darn taxes. That means your skill is tied to a permanent need. I want you to think about that. You're not learning something that's trendy. You're learning that's something that society literally cannot function without. That creates career stability. That creates career opportunity. Income that never goes away. All right, let's go to Module 2, Why Tax Professionals Build Incredible Businesses. Look, every tax return creates future revenue. This is where most people miss the opportunity. They think they're selling one tax return. No, a professional tax preparer is opening the door to an entire financial relationship. Today it's a tax return, tomorrow it's bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, entity selection, quarterly planning, advisory services, cash flow consulting, business coaching. The tax return becomes the trust builder. The trust creates opportunity. The lifetime value of a client is almost always far greater than the value of the first return. You have to understand, the best firms understand this, that they're not chasing transactions, they're building relationships. And you can start today. Even if you have no accounting background, you can jump in and be a tax preparer and build a business. We give you the coaches. We give you the tools to do it. Let's go to Module 3. Why businesses need great tax professionals. Guys, the transition from the old tax preparers to the young ones is a big gap, so we need them. Most business owners, they're not waking up excited to do taxes. They're waking up feeling overwhelmed. That feeling never goes away. Being busy, it never goes away. They're always trying to go. They're always worried about making mistakes. They're afraid of overpaying. They're afraid of audits. They're afraid of missing deductions. They're looking for confidence. They're looking for someone they can trust. That person becomes you when you do taxes. You're not selling tax preparation. You're selling peace of mind. You're selling confidence. You're selling certainty. That's why great tax professionals become trusted advisors. Let's go to Module 4. What you actually learn inside a professional tax preparer. I want you to write down knowledge, which leads to practice, which leads to confidence. One of the biggest objections that I hear is, Nathan, I never prepared a tax return before. Well, good, perfect. You don't have to. That's exactly why the professional tax program exists. Inside PTP, we teach you from the ground up. You'll learn how the U.S. tax system works, filing statuses, dependents, income reporting, credits, deductions, tax law fundamentals, individual tax returns, business tax returns, common IRS forms. The best thing is it's hands-on. You're going to go through so many different tax returns, and you're going to gain experience and education at the same time. It's so wonderful. You're just not learning theory. You're learning actually how to prepare returns. Knowledge without application creates confusion. Application creates confidence, and confidence creates careers. Let's go to Module 5. We also teach in our tax program how to become an enrolled agent, right? So write down EA, which stands for enrolled agent, but also write down EA stands for, put EA equals elite credibility. Okay? I want to talk about one of the highest credentials in taxation, and we provide it. we provide a giant study guide for you to go and take the 3-part exam. And the enrolled agent part is the only exam that you don't take in the comfort of your home through a school. If you've never heard of an enrolled agent, an enrolled agent is they're federally authorized to represent tax preparers before the IRS. I want you to think about what that means. You aren't simply preparing returns anymore. You're becoming an expert client's trust during some of the most important financial situations of their lives. Your authority increases, your credibility increases, your earning potential increases. The market immediately views you differently. That's why so many tax professionals eventually pursue the EA designation. Our educational pathway is designed to help build the foundation necessary to move toward becoming an enrolled agent and continue growing your expertise throughout your career. Guys, learning never stops. Neither does your value. You should be learning constantly. Enrolled agent is a gateway to do that. Let's go to Module 6. Why tax preparation creates financial freedom. I want to talk about income. Many careers require asking for raises. Tax preparation allows you to create raises. Every new client increases your earning potential. Just think about it. Even referrals expand your business. Every returning client compounds your income. One satisfied customer often becomes their spouse, their children, their business, their friends, their employees. So great service, what happens is it ends up multiplying itself. Just think, you do a good job on someone's tax return, they're going to tell everyone about that. And you get a lot of people, a lot of times year 2, year 3 is where you see exponential growth. And reoccurring revenue changes everything. Instead of rebounding your business annually, you're growing on top of existing client base. And that's how firms scale. Let's go to Module 7, the career ladder that most people never see. We've got tax preparation, which leads to bookkeeping, which leads to payroll, which leads down to accounting, business consulting, advisory. Most people believe tax preparation is the designation. I just think it's the beginning. Right? It's one of the easiest ways to establish trust with business owners. Once trust exists, everything else becomes easier. One relationship can lead to years of business. All right, let's go to Module 8. Who should consider becoming a professional tax preparer? I would say really anyone. If you're looking for a career change, additional income, a side business, the ability to work independently, the opportunity to own a firm, skills that businesses will always need, this profession deserves serious consideration. You don't have to spend 10 years wondering if you'll make it. You'll simply need the right education. That's all you need, the right systems, the willingness to learn. So the accounting industry is changing, technology is changing, artificial intelligence is changing, but here's what's not changing. Business owners will always need trusted professionals to help them navigate taxes. The professionals who understand taxation, understand people, understand business, and continue investing in their education will always have opportunity. And that's exactly why we created the Professional Tax Preparer Program. Not to simply teach tax law, but to help people build meaningful careers, to create confidence, create opportunity, create freedom. If becoming a professional tax preparer sounds like the future you want, yeah, my gosh, PTP was built for you. I made this video for you. Every week I teach accounting professionals how to build lead careers, grow profitable firms, and attract better clients to increase revenue and become trusted advisors. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.